Hello there, good morning. You are welcome to another thrilling and exciting episode of Good Morning Tourism right here on CHTV. I am Erica Minta Ohene. I will introduce my guest after this quick commercial break. Stick and stay with us.
Would like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, CH Travel and Tour. With CH Travel and Tour, they offer services like flight ticketing, hotel booking, visa assistance, car rentals, study abroad. You can contact them on 024-306-8558, 024-306-8558, or you can contact them on their landline 030-231-8932, 030-231-8932.
We are back from that quick commercial break. If you just tuned in, this is Good Morning Tourism right here on CHTV. Of course, I am Erica Minta Ohene. Today I'm here with Mr. Samuel Ametepe, who is the treasurer for Tour Guides Association of Ghana. And I have my immediate left, I have here with me
Stephen Bogo.
Yeah. Who is the Vice President of the Tour Guides Association of Ghana. You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
I mean, back there, we've had some quick conversation. Yeah, you are really accessible, you are nice people. I would really like you, starting from you, sir, I would like you to walk us through what you do, your services.
We are Tour Guides Association of Ghana. And Tour Guides Association was established around 1996.
Okay.
And we are professionals, trained under Hotel Catering and Tourism Institute. Hotcat, yes. It's a professional institution. People from university, any other field,
of course,
have to take that training.
So you had your training there?
Yes. So I had my training around 97.
So what are your services?
Our services are to work between the tour operators, the car rentals, and the tourists. Meaning we always take the clients, we depend on the foreign clients. We have domestic clients also, but we take them in a vehicle rented by the tour operator, and then we take them to the tourist attractions for them to see what exactly we have in the country or what nature is giving to Ghana. So that is our job. We give them information about the country. We give them the lifestyle and the social part of the people to the clients. So that is our main job.
Do you give license to tour operators?
Tour guides. Yes, you know, we are stakeholders to Ghana Tourism Authority. We call it TOGAG.
TOGAG.
Not TUGA.
Okay.
TOGAG. We have the association before even TUGA came. So Ghana Tourism Authority license the tour guides as a professionals to work on the field. So we have a license from Ghana Tourism Authority.
Interesting. So you are not being left out of the conversation. So with this, what is your contribution to the tourism industry?
The tour guides actually played a pivotal role in the tourism industry. Every industry actually depends on the return visits. And without a tour guide, you know, this will not be possible, because the tour operator actually contact the client, would-be client, and agree on a particular itinerary. And once they had an agreement and the guests arrive in Ghana, or being a domestic guest, once the client agreed to do the tour, then the tour guide actually comes in. The itinerary is a kind of agreement that is put on paper. It is a promise, okay? Until it is implemented, it still stands as or stays as a promise. And so the tour guide comes in and make whatever promise is done on paper a reality. You understand? Somebody promised to take you to probably Kakum Park until you experience it. Especially the the foreign visitors until you experience it. It's just a promise. So the tour operator sits in the office whilst the tour guide actually implements the itinerary. So our role, it's very, very important. And no matter how beautiful the itinerary is, if the tour guide mess up, the whole experience is messed up. That's why you need a professional trained tour guide to actually manage your tour. Gone are the days when we have people bringing in guests and said, oh, I have my niece who is doing nothing. Put them on board the bus, just take them around. They don't know what to tell them, and sometimes they feed them with wrong information. Remember, most of these guests or so-called tourists that come are potential investors. So it is up to the tour guide to tell them the potentials of the country. The mineral, the richness of the mineral, every aspect of, the economy that, is open to investment. And mind you, that tourist is not going to meet the minister, is not going to meet the director. Sometimes they don't even meet the tour operator. So that's why the tour guide plays a very, very important role. It's not just saying, oh, this is, Akwa J interchange. Oh, that's, Dankwa Circle. That's not what we do. We actually inform and educate our guests about our culture. Sometimes people look down upon us, but after they have gone out on a tour with a trained tour guide, they will start respecting our culture. Why do we do certain things in a certain way? They don't understand, so they take it as, oh, these people are backward. But when they have a proper education, understanding of why we behave in certain ways, why we eat certain food at a particular time, then they begin to respect it. So tour guides' role is very, very important in the tourism industry.
Would like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, CH Travel and Tour. With CH Travel and Tour, they offer services like flight ticketing, hotel booking, visa assistance, car rentals, study abroad. You can contact them on 024 306 8558, 024 306 8558, or you can contact them on their landline 030 231 8932, 030 231 8932.
We are back from that quick commercial break. If you just tuned in, this is Good Morning Tourism right here on CHTV. I am Erica Minta Ohene. Interesting.
Yes.
Mr. Samuel, in making the itinerary, what are the things you take in consideration?
The tour operator consider the hotel, the vehicle, the type of vehicle that the client is going to use.
Okay.
Should be in good condition, with a microphone on board if there are many.
Why? Why is that? Can you briefly explain that?
Yes, the reason is if you are going to communicate to the client, tell the history, the culture, the geography to the client, or the story about the country to the client, and there's somebody behind and the microphone is making noise, the person will not listen to you. He will say they can't hear anything. That's the reason why the microphone have to be in good condition. And you have to position it in such a way that you can communicate to the people, because our job is communication and then entertaining the clients for them to understand intangible product. Meaning they are buying a product that they don't know. So the tour operator give it to you just like what my vice said. You are now going to implement it. So it is a hidden paradise that you want to introduce to the guest. So if you are giving that to them and you did not communicate well, the tourist will go and say no, the tour guide is not that good, it's not informed. That is the reason why you need to have a training. So in case you hear anything in the radio, on television, and they said, this tour guide is not doing well, or that and that, they did not go for the proper trained tour guide. It happens in some of the tour operators, with the tour operators. The ministry itself also does that. They don't use the proper tour guides, which we are professionally trained, so that you can use the tour guides to get your information. So that is the reason why I said they have to use a proper microphone to communicate to the clients.
All right, so what are some of the challenges you are facing?
Well, the challenges are many. The tour guides are supposed to be informed in every aspect of the country, not only the product that we're selling, but people ask questions from all angles. And the training we have before you are licensed needs to be updated all the time. You have to do research, a lot of research, read a lot, and know and be well informed about our traditional setting. You understand? So I would say the biggest thing we need is training. And so that's why we've been actually knocking on the doors of GTA, Ghana Tourism Authority, that at least the 1% levy that they get, we should be getting a chunk of that. Because if you just, somebody goes to Hot Cat and come out and is licensed and you just leave them aside, they don't give proper information. You understand? They don't give informed information. So training is one of the areas. The other challenge we have is that people are still using untrained tour guides. And so now that we have social media, they put some of these things, on the air or in the media and say, ABCD tour guide has said so and so. Meanwhile, this person is not licensed to tour guide. Yeah. And it's creating a lot of problem for the tour guide. Quite recently, they call on us as leadership of the tour guide association to go and clean up some things that they have done not properly. And it's having social media attention. And they said viral, and they say it's tour guide, and it's not tour guide. So what we want the ministry to do actually is to help us to actually clean up the system. If you are interested in tour guiding, please go to Hotcat and be trained so that you know how to present Ghana, because the way we are like the eye to the industry, and so when we mess up, the whole country mess up. If I give wrong information about Ghana, if I said, oh, go on our street, somebody will rob you or something, which is not from informed position, right? Yeah. Then every visitor, you're just saying it, but you don't know what you have done to the country, the image of the country. That is why it is very important for tour guides to be trained, and they should know how to actually give information to the visitors.
All right, sir.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You've actually thrown light on how the tour guide do their things, operate, and the rest. Thank you so much.
And one thing I will tell you is that we are inviting you to be part of our farm tour to Ivory Coast. We do training. We always, tour guides, organize a farm trip to educate our members.
Okay.
We do Ghana, Togo, Benin, and we are now preparing for Ivory Coast.
When is that, please?
That will be in next year, March.
I gladly
But we are going to replan the Togo, Benin, so that maybe other people will see what the tour guides normally go through. So if you are talk on our behalf, so that we can have supporters or sponsors. So for our farm tour.
I would love to come on board. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you.
I will come on board and then experience it. Right. I've actually wanted to experience something like that, farm tour in Ivory Coast. Yeah. Count me in. I am coming.
All right. Thank you. That will really help you to have a better understanding.
Of course.
And so when you go on radio, then you can spread the news.
Of course.
Thank you.
See you guys. We'll meet in Ivory Coast.
Oh yeah, sure.
After here, we are meeting in Ivory Coast for the farm tour.
Okay.
Guys, see you there too.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you
so much.
Thank
That's
you
our president
so much.
walking around.
Thank you.
Thank you.